Well, folks, it's that time of year again. Thursday was day 1.5 of the 2022 CrossFit Games, and this is the Parker Report. With CrossFit's administration and leadership team undergoing major changes over the past year, it's nice to finally see CrossFit taking safety seriously. Athletes wore helmets for their pull-ups and lifting belts for their sprints, which should at least get the internet trolls to shut up about CrossFit being dangerous. So while CrossFit no longer has a safety problem, it apparently does have a steroid problem. At this point, I've lost count of the failed drug tests in the lead up to this year's event. Speaking of losing count, CrossFit 110% has a math problem. On the first event, multiple athletes, including Laser Dude and Expensive Pancake, missed an entire lap on their bikes. And this is not a new issue. In the quarterfinal workouts earlier this year, hundreds, if not thousands of athletes miscounted their shuttle runs, literally only doing half the workout, which may or may not have, but definitely did, ruin my chances of making the semis. Guys, this entire sport is about quantifying performance. You literally had one job. Speaking of jobs, the name of the first event was Bike to Work. Looks like they should have called it Bike Back to School. Sticking with the schoolyard theme, the next event included jump rope crossovers. A new movement for the games, but not for Nick Matthew, who strategically identified as a teenage girl to gain an edge in the event, wearing a crop top and performing unbroken crossovers on the jump rope, securing a victory for himself and for gender fluidity. Now, some might call this commentary of mine controversial, but listen to this soundbite about BKG.
He's so strong, so conditioned, he has little holes.
Hey, I know when I think about Bjorgvin, the first thing that comes to mind are those sweet little holes. The final event of Wednesday saw athletes use the gymnastics P-bars, and in case you were wondering, the P stands for Patrick, who crushed the event harder than he crushes Molson's. And we really should not be surprised that a good old Canadian boy knows how to pack a fat dip. In the women's field, champion Tia-Clair Toomey found herself not in first place after day one, leading to panicked speculation in the YouTube comments. Does Tia have COVID? Is Tia pregnant? Does she have a Tia-Clair tumor? Well,
it's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all.
Tia came back on event 2, which was technically event 5, to crush the barbell jerks, securing 100 points and hopefully crushing the comment jerks in the process. This has been the Parker Report, brought to you by Virus International. Virus also sponsors BKG, so be like Bjorgvin and cover your little holes with Virus International compression shorts. Link in bio.